My name is Amanda Kristen. I had a friend named Holly, a mutual friend with Patti named Holly, and she always wanted me to work with Patti. I had known Patti's work for years and years before, and she was so generous to gift me a session with Patti. And at a time that I had been going through late-stage tick-borne illness, Lyme disease and co-infections, where I was bedridden for many years. I was raising a young daughter, and I had a PICC line with IV antibiotics from my arm into my heart. So I had been ill for about 12 years straight while I was a single mom raising my daughter. So by the time I met Patti, I was weary and tired and really needing that support and just open to new healing modalities. So when we went into the cellular cleansing, it was fascinating. The experience was like being a child and creating your story over again. And because of my complex trauma history, being able to go through the complex trauma and clear it as you go as this collaboration together with Patti was something that I had never experienced. And I had been on the spiritual path for over 25 years, really blessed to work with healers and teachers. But Patti's work was different in the sense that I was an active participant in my own healing and the own clearing of the trauma of my past. And it's really hard to put into the words the process, but if I could sum it up, I would say cellular cleansing for me cleared infections and viruses and bacteria that had been in my body and not able to clear no matter what medications they used, no matter what IVs they used, in and out of the hospital for long periods of time. But what happened maybe about 4 or 5 months after the cellular cleansing, it was the first tick-borne and Lyme-free lab report that I had ever gotten in probably about 12 or 13 years. So that was a miracle, remarkable. And what I can contribute to is that through the cellular cleansing, Patti guided me through her stories and her humor and her light to be able to rejuvenate my cells and my tissues and my body, my organs, my bones, my blood, through these visualizations of cleansing and sort of a fantasy world of going in these different rooms and really reworking these complex traumas that had happened, and then creating these rooms of flowers and butterflies and light and crystals and water. And it was such a beautiful experience. It wasn't painful. It was a 2-day experience. I was really tired after, but about 4 or 5 months later, into 6 months is when I really felt a huge shift and saw it in my lab work. My daughter was amazed, and so was my doctor in New York, Dr. Kenneth Bach. He said he had never seen anybody be able to clear that many tick-borne infections after such a long period of time. So I love Patti. She's a true healer, and it's a real honor to be able to share my story.